Hey y'all, here's what we did on day 12 for Exhibit Engineers. If you go to Google Classroom and you go to the classwork tab, everything you need is going to be right here. When I finish this video, that'll be here too. Um, Basically, today was kind of a catch-up day. We had new material, but our deadline is approaching. So basically, today, Thursday, was like the last time we got new stuff. So the paper is this. What we want to do is after James' visit, where he talked about what makes a good exhibit, we want to work on applying that to your study species. So basically, the first step here, it's just a two-sided paper. The first step right here is to click on this Padlet link. You can open this doc and click on it right here, just like I did. I also put the link right here, right in Google Classroom. But basically, this is a website that the zoo created that provides you really good resources, and you can just scroll down to your animal. It's a blend of videos and articles to help you gain a deeper understanding of your study species. We've done some research, we've done the food webs, but now the real focus is we're applying what you know about your animal's natural habitat and behavior and adaptations. We're applying that to the exhibit. So basically, first step is remind me just so I know like what your animal is. Oops, right here at the top. And then what we're doing is we are investigating these resources to figure out what does your animal need for food, water, space, and enrichment in the exhibit. What's that animal's natural habitat? Take some notes on it here. And then what are some of the adaptations and behaviors that you observe in the video? Now, they're not going to like say, hey, this is an adaptation. Like, we know what adaptations are. We've looked into that for a long time. So these videos aren't going to like lay it out for you. You need to like use your critical thinking skills and look for the adaptations in the behavior. So this middle column is just like any notes you want to write down for things you observe, things you may want to apply to your exhibit. And then this column I gave you here is just extra. If you have a question that pops into your mind, a curiosity, jot it down there. So that's the first step. Then when you flip over to the back, there's a different Padlet. You can click there and open it. Also, you can just click here. It's this blue looking site. And this has a few ideas for exhibit ideas. So this is the one we watched if you were here the day that James was here. But this is digging a little deeper into like the specifics of what you want your exhibit to look like and feel like. So on the paper, the instructions are here. What we're doing is there's three sections of the Padlet. The first is cool exhibits. So I want you to choose two, whichever two that you think are going to relate most to your study species. Or look most interesting to you. That's what I'm talking about. Just choose the two that are seem appealing to you. Then for each of those, you're going to do a few simple things. Just describe what you see, take some notes, jot down ideas that this might generate for you. And then the next column is how can you apply this to your exhibit? So, for example, you may not be doing the hippo, but maybe if you're doing the rhino, which is kind of similar to the hippo, you can glean or like learn some information from these videos that you can apply to yours. So that might be the a tip is if you have like a large animal, maybe choose a video that applies to something kind of similar. Whereas if you're doing a small animal, you might do a video like this about the snake or the tree monitor. The next section is enrichment videos and resources, and then the last one is call to action. So when James was here, in my opinion, the enrichment seemed a little like I didn't have a crystal clear idea of like what that meant. Like he used examples where it was like you put the animal's food in something where they kind of have to work for it, almost like a dog, like a Kong for a dog, where you like put peanut butter in it. Um, this gives you one, two, three, four, seven other examples of different types of enrichment. So you can start generating those ideas. And then the last thing is a call to action. That's like, what are you going to do to educate the humans? So these are, what is this? 9, 12, many examples of like cool things to educate the humans. So choose whatever two you want. Call to action number 1, call to action number 2. I think the one thing I didn't mention is in this other column, just jot down the title of the video that you watched so I know which one you're talking about. And then you hopefully will have a really clear idea of like where you want to go with your exhibit. I hope this helps.